back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you guys are new. In today's video, I'm tired of help, but I'm going to be doing another talking video where I'm going to be talking about what Bloxburg game passes are recommended to buy and which are just like not really worth it. And obviously, guys, these are my own opinions, so if you don't agree, like this is not like a guide, kind of just like opinion based and factual based kind of. So if you don't really like watching these, then please don't watch it, because like what's the point? We're just gonna like send hate. But yeah, anyways, also check out my Bloxburg roleplay called Change. If it gets 300 views, I'm going to be making a part 2, so make sure that you guys watch that. Link in disc. And so yes, I'm going to be talking about game passes that are recommended to buy in Bloxburg. So the first game pass is Premium. Premium in Bloxburg, what it does, if you don't already know, I don't have Premium in Bloxburg. Anyways, in Premium, you have ×2 of your daily login cash, and you also get half on bills and special name tag and special chat name tag. I'm not really sure if there's others. I don't have it, so I don't know. But I think that's mostly it. Okay, and it's about 400 Robux, so it's pretty expensive, at least for just people. But if you're like really rich in Robux, I guess it's not really that expensive. But what I think about it is that, I mean, I would buy it probably if it was only 200 Robux. So I do think it's a little overpriced, because it doesn't do that much. And I mean, having half off on bills and ×2 your money, like as you daily log in, is great and everything, but it's not really that much, I guess. It's nothing really that special. That's why it's not the best game pass. The next is the stereo, where you get to have your own custom music, like basically a radio on your cars. And if you in the club, basically you can have music whenever you have like the stereo thing. I don't have this one either, and this one I definitely think is just a little overpriced, because it is 400 Robux. I don't know the exact price, but it is 400 Robux. And all you get to do is listen to music. I mean, I know a lot of people like listening to music, but it's just for music. I just don't think it's really worth it. I don't have it, so obviously I don't know. But for 400 Robux, it's a little much, at least for me. Okay, so the next game pass is Excellent Employee. What Excellent Employee is that when you go to work, there's an increased earnings thingy. And when you press on increase earnings, I guess you can higher up your salary a little bit every time like you deliver pizza or do an order in Bloxy Burgers. And it depends on what level you are. I think I do not have this game pass. Don't worry, I have Bloxburg game passes. I don't have this game pass, so again, don't really know how it'd be feeling like. But I do think it's a very useful game pass for people that really like to do exotic builds. So you obviously need more money. So it's a pretty decent game pass. Okay, the next game pass is Basements. So in Basements, there's some pretty cool hacks that people can do, that you can do. Like you can make elevated floors, you can make porches. I also saw this hack where you can make like a hanging chair. There's a lot you can do basically with Basement, but sadly I do not have it. But the price is actually very reasonable. It is only 100 Robux, and I think it's probably the most reasonable priced, game pass in Bloxburg. I probably would buy it, but I'm not buying it right now because I don't really need it. But it's a pretty cool game pass if you like to make your houses more detailed. It's not obviously a need, it's more like of a want, but it is also helpful for detail and making your house better. So it's a pretty nice game pass. Okay, now we have some game passes that I actually have. So, advanced placement. So, advanced placement, basically, I know it's kind of like a small grid, like people think that, but it's not really small grid. It's like, even if you have the smallest grid, you can't make things close to each other. Like, you can make them close to each other, but you can't make them really close with each other. But advanced placement, they can literally collide. They can literally be one whole object, which is so cool, especially if you're doing builds, like very detailed houses, which I'm not doing at the moment, but I was doing like a couple weeks ago. It's helpful because sometimes you put a wall and it says, or like a staircase near a wall and it says you can't place, even if you're on the smallest grid. So advanced placement kind of solves this problem. So it's kind of like a problem solver too. So it's pretty useful. I think it's 250 Robux. I'm not really sure. The price is okay. It's not really low. It's not really high. It's kind of in the middle. But it's a pretty nice game pass. Okay, so the next is large plot. Well, I mean, it's not the best. It's kind of like meh. I do have large plot. And also wondering, why do you have large plot if you just do houses? So I once was trying to do a town, and I kind of give up on that, and then I'm doing a town again, and I believe in myself some more, so I think I'll be able to finish it. But basically, it's good when you're building big builds. Like, I saw someone one time doing a water park or like a hotel or even a town. Like, it's very useful. And the large plot is huge. It gives you like triple the amount that you have before. It is so huge. Like, makes your plot so much more larger. So much more larger. So I think it's a very good game pass. Unless you're just making regular houses, it's not really that good of a game pass for you because you're not going to use the whole thing. It's only useful if you use almost the whole thing. But if you don't use the whole thing or even like half of it, what's the point? Okay, and the last game pass is multiple floors. And now we can all agree, whether we don't have it or we do, multiple floors is probably the best game pass in Bloxburg. It makes you have multiple floors, and you can add up to 7 or to 8 floors. I think that was I think that's how much floors you can have, and it is so great. Even if you're just gonna do a family house, a 2-story family house makes it much better than a 1-story. It's just much easier. I mean, it's like much more detailed. But again, multiple floors can literally be anything. You can have a bakery and it still have multiple floors. You can literally have anything. So it's a really good game pass, and I would rate it a 10 out of 10. Literally, I have it. I bought a long time ago. It's been my best game pass bought in Bloxburg. So yeah, I think it's a very good game pass. But that's it for today's video, guys. Make sure to subscribe, comment, and like this video to see more videos like these in it. And if you want to go check out my Bloxburg roleplay, make sure to go check that out. Link in the description. And I'm also road to 3K subscribers. Come on, guys, we got this. But basically, that's it for today's video. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next. Bye.